We'll get myself a cup of coffee at CTL. Got a habit of taking these bikes out when the weather's rubbish. Here we go, CTL Motor Company. So we'll park the Suzuki up here and we'll have a look around it. There it is, Suzuki GSX 800R or 8R. Yeah, the engine's 776cc and it's a parallel twin. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell this is. That's not a seat at all. There's no rear seat on that, for whatever reason. Tyres, wheels, we got a 180 17 in the back with a Dunlop Sport Max on it, with a single disc in this in alley swing arm, shower shock, and that's the rear one is adjustable for preload only, and then you've got shower upside downers, and they're non-adjustable. You've got a what we got a 120 in the front, 120/70 again Sports Max, and you've got a 4-pot Nissan caliper with a floating disc. You've got one of those on both sides. So there's your front of the bike. Look, you've got your dip beam, and then you've got the bottom one is your main. That'll come on as and when. Okay, let's switch it on then. There's your TFT lighting up. Nice little Suzuki sign, and then you've got your obviously your rev counter, speed, fuel, your tacho, not your tacho, your mileometer, battery temperature, engine temperature. That's traction control set at 2, and the SDMS, which is the power mode, basically that's in what I call sport mode, which is A. There's B, which would be road, and there's C, which would be rain. And then obviously there's your gear indicator. Let's fire it. Well, I won't fire it up because you won't hear me. Right, switch gear. On your left, you obviously got your horn button, your indicators, press to cancel, your headlight. There you go, look, you can see it flashing on the wall, and that's your main beam. Flick it forward for your main beam. Right, modes. So if you press your mode button, and then you can scroll through the different modes by going up and down on this. Really simple idea. So let's just do that. So I'll press mode, you'll see it right up on the thing. So what we got? Mode A. See, we're looking at traction control, so we're on 2 now, so I can just scroll up on there and that will take it to 1, or I can scroll back down to 3. Let's put it back to 2. I'm going to say on my DE I'll have traction control on 1, and then you mode again, and it goes across to your SDMS or your power modes, and that's on A. B, which would be road mode. C, which is rain mode. Nobody likes rain mode, so scroll back up to A, and then we'll press that again. So basically, I mean, you can go into this thing a little bit more in depth, but that we'll leave it at that. That's all you really need. That's all I need today anyway. So I'm in sport mode, traction control 2. Moving across to this side of the bars, we've got our hazards. There you go. It's coming up on the TFT, so that's your hazards. And then obviously your starter, and it's a 1-touch starter button. That's the starter button, 1 touch. There you go. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Nice little bike. Anyway, we'll switch it off. lock it. Make sure I haven't left the lights on, parking lights. No, I haven't done that. So we're going to go into the cafe now and have a little look around. Stuff on here, I think. It's Christmas. So it's a little bit noisy in here, but we'll have a ganders. Ooh, Harley Davidson. There you go. Look at that. Screaming Eagle. Got some nice bits on that. But it's a Goldie. We'll say Gold Star. 500, no doubt. Have a look, see what it says there. I've got my glasses on. DB34 500 cc. So it's a damn sight warmer in here. Is that 900? What's the price on that then? About 30 grand. £13,000. Yabby 400. Those were the days, weren't they? Triumphs, a couple of Dukes. Spalding. A few race bikes, and obviously the guy liked collecting his race bikes. .400 Yami Enduro. Ball tacos, these are the sort of things I used to ride when I was a kid. Always brought up with ball tacos, Montesas. Not so much the BSAs, they're a bit earlier, but you know, look at this thing. Mako. That'll kill you. .550 Suzuki GT triple. We used to overeat on the middle cylinders, them things. Your obligatory Harley Sportster with your Corbin seat on it, and that's a 5-speeder. They're both 5-speeders. That's an 883, I think, and this would be a 1200. Don't know what prices they got on those. I've had a few of these things, that's for sure. About as basic as you can get. A good old Ego engine. There's your gearbox, and then you've got your BDL primary, belt primary on there, and joy clutch, which will rattle away. Really basic. Nice engine, gearbox. Why it's, well, I don't know, that doesn't do it for me, that's it. So I'd have the engine and gearbox any day of the week. And then we're moving round Yamahas. This is Yamaha corner, isn't it? Plenty of Yamahas here. RD 350 LC. That's nice. Wow, I like that. RD 250 LC. LC standing for liquid cooled. And then the earlier ones, RD 250 air cooled. And these were the things that I grew up with. And my love for these engines, and the good old 650. It's obviously a custom-made exhaust system for that, but look at them carbs. Look at them old carburetors, them flat siders on there. So that might even be, I'm not even saying that's a 650M, that might have the Halco big bore kit on it. I'd probably say it has. But, oh, and a beautiful alley swing arm, look at that. Really nice flat track 650M. There we go, these are worth some money as well. Pretty rare on the grain now. Rare on the grain now. 1,000 odd. We've got a CBX 1000. Those exhausts. How cool are they? It's got Mega Motorcycle store. So that's one of Steve Gannicott's then, or was. That's Mega Motorcycle store. But yeah, there's a motor. Good old 6-cylinder. I think that might be the American, this might be the American spec, because it's got the higher bars. There's a lot of stuff that got imported from America in the late 80s, early 90s. Which had some really good condition bikes. Because they couldn't get the UK specs. Yeah, so anyway, there you go. If I had the pick of any of these bikes here, I think I'd go for Z's nice, isn't it? And that Triumph, that's rare, that Hurricane X75. But if I had the choice of any of these, it would be that one. As long as that's original and not a Bitzer, I'd have that. Bikes, you don't know your BSAs, but I don't know what the story is with this one, but I am liking that. Oh yeah. Hello. Could I have a black coffee, please? Yep. Right, well, I've just got my coffee, and I've just been served by this lovely young lady. There's my coffee, and there's a lovely young lady, and she just informed me that she races bikes. So, enlighten us. Come on, tell us a bit about it. Sorry, I haven't asked your name yet.
My name's Amy.
Amy, right, this is Amy.
So, I race and parade a nice 1972 Honda K4.
There you go, on the K4s, yeah.
Yeah, go all over the country.
Right.
When I'm not having my two children, I've got two small children.
Bless you.
And then my husband Thomas helps me out a lot, because although I ride the bike, I couldn't tell you a lot about it. So,
right. Can't take it apart yet. You haven't got to that. You shouldn't have to with a Honda though, should you?
I can take the fairings off, and that's about it.
If you were racing that old BSA in there, you'd be taking it apart, guaranteed.
Yeah, I wouldn't
to
have a clue,
every race
I'm afraid.
meeting, I should think.
My bike's very easy to ride. She looks after me very well.
Yeah. Okay. Have you won many races?
No. But it's the taking part that counts.
Exactly, and no doubt you will.
Whenever I get any overtake, I'm like.
Yeah. Right, we got a picture of Amy's bike here. And there it is. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but that is a
1962 Honda K4.
K4 twin.
Twin, 250.
250.
Yeah.
I remember the K's now. You just jogged my memory. The K's. They did a K5 as well, didn't they? And look at that. There she is. Look, whizzing it around the circuit. All right.
I've done a parade in Derby over the Isle of Man.
Oh, well, that's brilliant. The Isle of Man, isn't it? It's a fantastic place. If I could live there, it's just heaven, isn't it?
I'm hoping to move there one day.
Yeah. Oh no, don't blame you. Don't blame you. Oh look, thanks, Amy.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, and thanks for me the coffee.
Yeah.
I might even have something to eat in a minute. But,
Definitely.
okay, thank you. Well, there you go. CTL Cafe. And there's the Suzuki. And like I say, a nice little chat with Amy in there, who races a 250 Honda. How cool's that? Suzuki back on the road and finished doing this review test, whatever you want to call it. I was going to plug my camera, my rear facing camera, so you could get some footage of, well, not that you probably want me riding it, not that you probably want to look at me, but there's no USB point, I've noticed, unless they've hidden it that well. But there is a blanked off bit there, which could be provision for a USB, but yeah, which is a bit of a shame, because I normally plug my camera into the USB, don't run it off the batteries because it's an older GoPro. Anyway, so there we go. We're press a button and we'll I think we're head for Fairford. The way God, there's no lock on this at all, hardly any lock. Hell of a turning circle on it. So if we hang a left here, we'll be heading for Fairford. Anyway, let's try this this quick shifter. I was on about that, wasn't I? Now, yeah, shifts up lovely. Now, my DE, like I said, doesn't really shift down that well, and I just use the clutch on it. Shifts up lovely on the quick shifter, but not down. So let's try it on this one. Nah, it's the same. Yeah, I'm not liking that. But up through the gearbox, as smooth as butter. Where compared to the 1000 that I took out last year, the GSX 1000 GX, whatever they call it, that was the best quick shifter I've ever come across. Up and down through the box, it was absolutely beautiful. But yeah, the like I say, footrest positioning, it's nice. It's it defies its looks really, because it looks quite racy, but it's quite comfortable. You're not pushed forward, cantered forward too much, and you could do quite a few miles on this. And in fact, one of my friends, John, he's from the Royal Enfield Club, he does a lot of miles, that guy, and he's always out on his bike, and he's got one of these and he loves it. And like I say, he puts a lot of miles on it, bless him. Respect to him, a lot of respect to him. Well, let's try this torque out. Easy, lovely, effortless. You don't have to cog down with this thing. I wouldn't class it as a sports bike. Like I say, you need some suspension for that, and this has just got like a generic run-of-the-mill suspension on it, and it's very easy and forgiving bike, but it's afflicted with the sports bike lack of steering lock. But I'm liking it. It's the sort of bike it's not going to set the world on fire, but you can have some fun on it, you know, and it's comfortable. And like John will probably tell you, you can do an awful lot of miles on these in relative comfort. What a beautiful day, or afternoon this turned out to be. I think they might have gritted the roads. Is that the first signs of salt I can see? Yes. So the salt is on the roads, people. Get the ACF 50 out. Oil your bikes up. Right, Nationals. Here we go. Fifth gear. Oh yeah, that moves. That bloody moves. It ain't no sledge. I think it does deserve the R. The R badge. I was a little bit sceptical at first why it would have an R, but you can certainly have some fun on this, and if you spend some money on the suspension, probably put an O-lens in the back, it'll be quite capable. Well, it is capable for most of us, it is. Just for me. Right, we're coming into Fairfield. I think we'll go down by Tuck Mill. Or should we go up to High Street? We'll go up by the Tuck Mill, I think. This is so picturesque right here. I brought the Gorilla, the Royal Enfield Gorilla down here, parked out by the mill. Oh, we got a car here. That's a shame. Never mind. Let's go up to High Street. No, it won't. Well, now that church is, ooh, sunshine. Come back up the street, I think. Nice chicken fillet. Yeah. Tanzania cooking. So how lovely is that? Oh, lovely people. Nice food as well. Right, school run. Here we go. It's all going to go a little bit mental now. Yeah, school run. So everybody stop being silly now. That's nice over there, that church. It's got some of the oldest stained glass windows apparently. Anyway, exiting Fairford on the lovely Suzuki. Well, we're just coming into the lovely little town of Lechlade on Thames. I'm getting a major chilly hit now from that lovely lady and her husband's Tanzanian cooking experience. It was blooming lovely food, but the chili comes through very subtly. Yeah, anyway, here we are, Lechlade. There's the church. Look at that sunset. Between 6, let's just cog it down to 5. Right, well, we're losing the light now, the sun's going down, the TFT's changed colour to black, to a darker colour, night colour I guess. And we're on the my summing up road. So let's well, sum this bike up in my humble opinion of it. So I think it deserves the R on the you know, the designation GSX 8R for race. I mean, it is quite a quick little motorbike, loads of torque. It won't look like the World on Fire with in the handling stakes. Obviously it's got basic suspension on it, capable suspension, but very basic I guess. It's non-adjustable apart from preload on the rear. Would I buy one of these? Do you know what, I think I would I'd go, and I prefer the DE, and like I say, I own one of those, but I think the DE, you've got the same, well, obviously the same engine, the same sort of performance almost, but it's a lot more capable, say, at touring, and well, a lot more you can use it. It's a lot more usable. If you want a bike for just whizzing around on, put a tail pack on it, and you could do a bit of touring, I guess. But it is, I'd say, for just going out and having fun on, which you can do. But like I say, it's not going to grab you by the seat of the pants. But nonetheless, a very, very capable little motorcycle. Well, I say little, it's big, and it's a big bike. So yeah, I think I'd go. It'd be interesting to see what they do a DE, don't they? Like an adventure bike, but with road alley wheels, and it'd be interesting to see what they're like. So yeah, I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank Bike Treads again for letting me out on the Suzuki. I think I've just about ridden all their bikes now.